The first challenge, the stability challenge, turned out to be the only one that I could not do. I had all control surfaces on the plane flat, so the airplane should have gone straight, but it turned out to not go straight because I had very inconsistent throwing in the beginning of the challenge. Sometimes I threw left, sometimes I threw right, sometimes up, sometimes down. My throwing was very, very inconsistent during this challenge. About halfway through the challenge, I added winglets on the plane to see if they helped to stabilize the plane at all. At first, I thought the existing vertical stabilizer was enough, but the winglets proved that they really do help. And they more than doubled the rate at which the aircraft would hit one of the two lawn chairs holding up the cardboard circle. The increased accuracy could be contributed to me being more used to throwing the airplane after such a long time, but I was also starting to become fatigued after doing it for so many attempts. Also, the plane had at that point become very beaten up after hitting the ground and the chairs, so its flight path wasn't exactly perfect. So the winglets helping it did a lot. I had to give up on the challenge because the humidity outside that day warped my plane very badly, and adjusting the control surfaces did little to nothing to compensate. Even after going inside and drying it out, the plane was almost unflyable. I folded a new plane for the rest of the 4 challenges, and I kept the winglets in the design because they drastically improved stability and therefore maneuverability as well. For the second challenge, the pitch challenge, I just moved both elevators up so that the plane pitched up over the second bar. The roll challenge was the third challenge, and for that I just moved the left aileron up and the right aileron down so that the plane would roll to the right. During recording, it was hard to tell whether the plane was actually rolling or if it just liked to hug the wall, so I filmed it multiple times to be sure. Number 4 was the yaw challenge, and for that I moved the rudder to the left so the plane would yaw to the left. The fifth and final challenge was the second go at stability. Again, I had all control surfaces flat, except I needed a tiny bit of roll to the left after the plane hit some furniture a bit too hard during this challenge. I did finally finish the stability challenge inside after only 64 attempts at it.
Technically 30 feet is back there, but